A girl is taking a shower, but something eerie is happening. Black liquid keeps dripping from her hair. This shocking scene leaves everyone around her stunned. The girl slowly turns around. She is Polaris, Magneto's daughter. A few hours earlier, Polaris had been captured during a mission. She attempted to use her powers to escape, but the next second, the collar around her neck lit up red, and she was instantly electrocuted and knocked unconscious. It turns out the collar can suppress mutants from using their powers. The next day, a black girl approaches Polaris, demanding that Polaris wash her socks and underwear from now on. The proud Polaris naturally refuses. The black girl stands up abruptly, declaring that everyone here follows her orders. But Polaris turns and walks away dismissively. At this point, the girl's lackeys grab Polaris and throw her to the ground, punching her several times. Then the black girl delivers a vicious kick to Polaris' stomach. This completely enrages Polaris. Because she's pregnant, despite the excruciating pain from the collar, she frantically unleashes her powers. Subsequently, Polaris is thrown into solitary confinement, but she still doesn't give up. Looking at the heavy iron door before her, she uses her powers again. The collar's painful shocks don't stop her. Finally, she manages to open the iron door, but her body has reached its limit. Weakened, she slowly crawls out of the isolation cell, but ultimately passes out. A guard discovers her, and to prevent another escape attempt, the prison decides to transfer Polaris. The prison transport follows its designated route slowly. Meanwhile, mutants have already set up an ambush. They first blow out the vehicle's tires. Then, an invisible mutant goes to assess the situation. Unexpectedly, halfway there, the invisible mutant suddenly becomes visible and is shot down. At the same time, all the mutants lose their powers. A man with glowing golden eyes is scanning the area. He's the one suppressing everyone's abilities. This man is their former teammate, Pulse. The mutants draw their guns and start shooting. Under cover of gunfire, teammates approach Pulse and knock him out with a punch. Instantly, everyone's powers return. Inside the transport, Polaris tricks the guard into removing her collar. The door suddenly bursts open with a bang and Polaris escapes. All the police firepower is now aimed at Polaris, but she catches the bullets in midair. Without the collar's restraint, she is unstoppable. Faced with such a formidable opponent, the police all flee in panic. Today's recommended show is The Gifted Season 1. If you're interested, feel free to search for the original series. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.